in distributed system, we are seeing advantages and feature of message passing. And this is one of the important topic in which message passing model of process communication. So how the system will going to pass the message by using these process communications. Under this process communication, we will see that which are the different benefits of this one, how it is advantageous for communication. Process communication is the mechanism provided by the operating system that allows process to communicate with each other. Generally, it is going to do the processing. This communication could involve a process letting another process know that some event has occurred or transforming of data from one process to the another process. One of the model of process communication is the message passing model. That when we pass a message, when something will going to happen, okay, or you need to tell this particular thing to the other process, then only the pass of message will going to take place. So message passing model allows multiple processes to read and write the data to the message queue without being connected to each other. So they are not connected to each other, but still they are able to read, or they can write the data in the message queue. Messages are stored on the queue until their recipient retrieves them. Message queues are quite useful for inter-process communication and are used by most operating systems. So this is one of the feature of the operating system in which the message passing will going to take place among the processes. And in this particular system, there will be a message queue, and all the processes, they're going to leave their message in the message queue, and the recipient process will going to take away that particular message, and that particular thing will going to be vanished. In this, there is a process 1 and this is a process 2. So message queue, this is a message queue, and from this message queue it will going to move, these processes can write or read the message from the message queue. Okay, so both the process P1 and P2 can access the message queue and store and retrieve the data from this message queue. So this is very simple, the architecture in which the message passing model is evolved. And in this, there will be a message queue, there will be a process, there will be a process 2, and there they can access this particular, the message queue. Advantages of message passing models. Some of the advantages of message passing model are like this. The message passing model is much easier to implement than the shared memory model. Right, so implementation is very easy. We have to make a message queue, there we have to leave a message, and the processes can access that particular data. It is easier to build parallel hardware using message passing model, as it is quite tolerant of higher communication latencies. Disadvantage of message passing model. The message passing model has slower communication than the shared memory model because the connection setup takes time. Here the connection setup, it is going to take the time. If you see the differences, between the shared memory model and the message passing model, you can see the differences are something like this. Shared memory region is used for communication generally. Okay, and in the message passing model, message passing facility used for communication. It is used for shared memory model. It is used for communication between processes on single process or multi-process. system where the communicating processes reside on same machine as the communicating process share a common address space. Here the communicating machines, they are sharing the common address space. It is typically used in distributed environment where communication process resides on remote mechanism machines or connected through the network. Message passing in this all are available onto the distributed system, and it is on the between the single process or multi-process which resides where the communication process resides on the same machine. The code of reading and writing data from the shared memory should be written explicitly by the application programmer. It is written by the application programmer. Code of reading and writing data, those are there. So you require an application programmer for the. No such code requirement here, as the message passing facility provides mechanism for communication and synchronization of action performed by the communication processes. So no such requirement of the message passing facilities will be provided. It is very simple. It provides maximum speed of computations as communication is done through shared memory. So system call made only to establish the shared memory. It is time consuming as message passing is implemented through kernel intervention, system calls. This is a system call, so it takes a little bit of more time. Here the process to ensure that they are not writing to the same location simultaneously. Here the processes need to ensure every time that they are not writing to the same location simultaneously. It is useful for sharing small amount of data as conflicts need not to be resolved. It is useful for sharing small amount of data. Faster communication strategies are used in the shared memory model, and in message passing model, retrieval slower communication strategies are used. Slower communication models are there in the message passing. So this is all about shared memory and the message passing model. Thank you.